What's going on, family? Happy Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. Listen, our hearts and minds go out to the citizens in Southern California who are suffering from the wildfires. I had a chance to check in with a colleague who is actually in the valley. And if you know anything about the fires, they started in the Palisades, but they've been spreading around the valley. So she's basically surrounded by fires. She told me that if the wind blows from east to west, the fires will continue to spread. I heard on the news today, thankfully, the wind speeds have slowed down. And so the fires are still burning, but not spreading as fast. One thing that I thought that was interesting that she shared was the fact that fire containment is not the number one priority. The number one priority is having the cadaver team go out and locate all of the dead bodies that are in the midst of all the rubble and ash from these fires. And if you think about that, the containment is important. I think she told me yesterday that they were at 19% containment. Now, containment doesn't mean that, they've stopped the fires. It just means that they've been able to put them in a place or secure them where they aren't able to spread. But if you're looking at 100%, 19% is very slim. I don't know what the percentage is. I'm just throwing that number out there. Anywho, another thing on the top priorities list is there have been multiple people being arrested for arson. We all want to know how these fires started, and they're continuing to burn. Take a look at this news clip.
A much-needed break for firefighters battling the Southern California fires. But now questions swirl over what happened before the deadly flames spread.
It's the actions that we take prior to that wind event ever starting that are going to make the most difference.
CBS News has confirmed that as the Palisades fire started on the morning of January 7th, only 19 fire engines were pre-deployed to the area. It's unclear how many, if any, were sent to the first neighborhood on fire. Hours passed before officials sent out this notice to bring in off-duty firefighters.
I can guarantee you that every resource that was available was working and focused on the mission.
The Glassmans returned to find a diamond in the rough among the ruins of their Palisades home.
I thought I was never going to see it again. It's just pure joy. I'm so happy.
But sorrow for Jordan Mitchell, who was in the hospital when his wheelchair-bound father and brother with cerebral palsy died in the Eaton fire. He says his father called for help, but no one came.
Dying in a fire is not a pretty way to go. No one deserves that.
Crosses now line fences, honoring the more than 24 victims of the most destructive wildfires in California history.
Truly just heartbreaking to see that. Federal and California state law enforcement officials have formed a task force to combat crime related to these wildfires, such as price gouging and looting.
Again, very sad situation happening in California, and it's unfortunate that people are scamming and taking advantage of people who have literally lost everything. Let that marinate and smarinate. But our prayers do go out to our friends and loved ones in the California area, sending you just prayers of courage and strength. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Make sure you like the video. Have a great day.